Black Box Productions.
It's a few people on DJ Vlad head right now. On my mama. Like, for one, he crossed D.L. Hughley up by misquoting, I believe it was Farrakhan, and causing D.L. Hughley to express certain sentiments in the public that he definitely would not have said had he been under the correct impression of what was actually said. And quite a few people have spoken up to bring him to accountability on behalf of that. He also took it upon himself to make comments regarding blacks being the chosen people, as so many have said so many times. We've heard this taught to us from the inside for all our lives, no matter how far-fetched it sounds to us because of our other indoctrination and programming. We've always heard that we the chosen people, we the Israelites, spoken of in the Bible. So it's not an uncommon theory in this world. However, Vlad took it upon himself to say anybody who feels like they are the chosen people as of spoken in the Bible, which the Bible does indicate that God has a chosen people, whether you find that fair, factual or not. But Vlad took it upon himself to say that anybody who believes that is basically an idiot, a fool, a dummy. There's no such thing as a chosen people. So then he just included a very large percentage of the population, and he was speaking specifically about those that are saying and claiming that the blacks are the chosen people. And then, of course, someone that has paid attention to the subject has provided content where Farrakhan has said on public platforms, and he was quoting the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, whatever weight you give that, which is another human who has been declared as a fact that the American black people are the chosen people spoken of in the Bible. So once again, this is not a secret to any extent that there are large masses, groups of people that believe this on the public level. But remember how Arsenio Hall got his first show canceled. People just don't, it's hard to believe Farrakhan has lived long enough to transcend so many decades to still be as relevant and effective as a speaker on such pertinent subjects that he has. But this ain't new. People expressing the same things that Farrakhan speak on find themselves in trouble. You see what happened to Nick Cannon. But here it is, Vlad being comfortable, I guess after Nick Cannon gets spanked, speaking out now on the same subject, saying the total opposite, saying anybody believes that is an idiot. So I guess also he is speaking about Nick Cannon. But I saw Rizzaislam speak out, who is a very articulate black man. He's a Muslim, and he's calling that should nobody of our color be even supporting Vlad TV. And I know it's going to sound like a small echo into a big, large, empty warehouse room, because it's crazy how people will make fun of or talk down on you for having a platform of your own and sharing your content, but contribute and keep looking at all these other cats running up in Vlad's face, feeding him this content for free while he turns around and monetizes it and makes extremely a lot of money to no benefit for them. But they'll laugh at you if you get on that same internet and share your content for your own benefit. That's crazy. I got a queerdo interviewer right now I ain't never met in my life, never heard of. Got in my DM, all humble, giving me all kind of praise, requesting a interview. And then when I told him run me $200, he started doing blogs about me, discredited me, dissing me. I said, that's queerdos type stuff. Good looking, Briggs. Oh, my mama. It's Gucci when you can pay yourself. That's me paying myself. That's my company paying me. That's a beautiful thing. Salute you, partner. Appreciate that. You got me flying this green thing, too. Oh, my mama. You kind of changed the screen color, maybe lose subject. But, yeah, even Alex Alonzo tagged me in a post regarding Vlad TV. And just you can go to his page, Street TV, and read the post on the subject. Makes a lot of sense. I know I personally have supported Vlad from his very inception in this game. When he wasn't Vlad TV, he was just DJ Vlad, humble, nobody, just a guy with a camera, I believe from another country. He was not established whatsoever. I took him through the streets of South Central, welcomed him into my situation. Wasn't even my hood, but it was a notorious neighborhood in LA, gave him content. And then through the years, he just been real funny style about cooperating with me as his platform has grown. We kind of mediated it at one time through the years ago, and I thought it was cool. And then in 2017, like I've said before, Vlad TV reached out to me via email and requested an interview. My response was simply Vlad himself. I wasn't that quite familiar with their platform. I thought I had realized that there were other people that also did interviews on behalf of Vlad TV other than Vlad at that time. So I was interested, were they asking me to do an interview with one of their constituents or Vlad himself? So when they reached out, my response was just Vlad himself, question marks. And I didn't get any response. So after quite some time, when they realized that they wasn't getting back, I hit them back like, yo, what up? And they like, oh, we decided to not do the interview at this time. Since, I've been quite busy on the internet doing my own interviews and all this type of whatever. But I ain't got another email from them. So I'm not surprised to see others that possess any type of integrity as far as our culture irritated about the way he's positioned and the way he positioned himself and some of the things he says when he's making a living off the bare backs of our artistry. And I personally have dealt with him from a standpoint of loyalty and extending myself, and he's thrown it in my face and slapped me back in the face with it like, I don't need you now, I'm too big, ha ha ha. So that's crazy. So salute to Rizzaislam, Street TV, Alex Alonzo, everybody that has the know-how and the courage to speak up at a time when everybody else act like it don't matter, because, you know, I don't care about none of that. I'm going to go on Vlad TV. But I would have considered Vlad, based on, at least in the industry, no way for us to be enemies, so I would have considered him a friend. But he haven't been quite friendly, and we don't with fake friends on my mama.
Look, hey, well if it's on and it's on, I'm laid back, stacking, blowing the reef, feet, cotton Louis protected with a freak in the seat. Benji Frankie stay in my vision, even more when I'm sleep. I count the bands when I count these sheep. I'm in the streets, switching lanes on the 4Gs while posseing out the paper plate. The licks what my niggas was playing, call it the great escape. Friends nowadays, they ain't loyal like how they used to be. And you ain't really real like you saying, nigga, you used to be. If he your folks, then he my folks, that's just how we roll. If he ain't, then he ain't mine, now let's get super blow. I be dipping, I be rolling, I be smoking, I be sipping. With the turn up to the ceiling, off the turn up, yeah, I feel it. Fake friends, I don't do it, tell them niggas they can kill it, yeah. So if ever my niggas need me, I be there in the flash to get the bags out the stash for that all black rag. Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know. Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know.
Hopping out on feet, aiming at the enemy, squeezing little Hennessy or Remy, all I need for a reason. Quarterback for years, I did plenty receiving. Now I'm coaching while approaching my 20th season. Every turn I get, I leave a mic in a tourniquet. Tonight might light the roof on fire, let it burn a bit. Don't dance, never did the Dougie or the Nay-Nay, no bromance. Neighborhoods love me, I'm a nay-nay. I'm way more proactive than a lot of these cats. Not only that, me and Woodrow know how to react. Death before dishonor on shites, never see me run since BB guns. In the streets with PP sons, Eastside dumb. In case you're wondering where I'm from, 197, 971, SPI, fly crippin' to the day that he died. R.I.P. to J.R. and Baby B.I.
Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know. Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we We don't do that lame shit never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know.
East the Beast. That's Fake Friends. Also, off the Loke EP, 1976971. My. That record was supposed to be on the Block Sheep EP for me and East the Beast. And we went in the studio and we did it in mind to do the records for reference initially. And then we was gonna come back and redo them. And I had in mind to insert that 1976971. But then a lot of things changed and we kind of stopped production on the project. So I ended up letting the record go how it is. But I'm such a perfectionist. Every time I hear it, I wish I would have said 1976971. Set that. And for those that know how that goes. And how that would have just made it that much more doper. But it still don't matter when I piss. Bombards come up out my bladder. Oh, mama.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.